Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. Y'all already know what it is. I don't like really long introductions, so we're just gonna get right into it. So I have an energy of someone who has to make a very important choice, a very important decision. This may have to do with a Gemini. You may actually be a Gemini. But this is someone who has to make a decision. It's coming to the point where you have to make the decision, but you also have to have discernment when you're making this decision. There's so many choices, and thoroughly investigating these cups before you choose one is important. Someone has already made a decision, but the decision has them in like almost like a chokehold. Like they feel like they don't have a way. They don't have a way. So there's another group of y'all who feel like you don't know what to choose. Like you're having a very, very hard time to the point where you almost don't choose because you feel like you're trapped and there's nothing that you can do. And it's due to a betrayal in a partnership. Probably multiple people. There's some people who are in a group of people and they feel betrayed, or they didn't actually get to join this group or join this job, and someone feels betrayed, and it's almost like they're not making a decision because of it. Whew. We have an energy of the Two of Pentacles, which means that someone is going to be able to balance themselves and move forward. But it's after an ending. And it's almost like somebody is waiting for their ship to come in. It's going to come in. What you're looking for, your ships are going to come in, but something has to end first. This might be a Taurus. This might be a Cancer. This might be a Gemini. Someone's emotionally not moving forward from something. The balance is going to be in moving forward, but something has to end first. And this ending will have you in a position where you don't have to worry about much. You'll feel abundant. You'll be abundant. But again, it seems like someone is refusing to emotionally walk away from something, and it has a lot to do with an unhealed childhood. An unhealed childhood. I mean, who really has completely healed from their childhood? It's also maybe Aquarius somebody's working with, or somebody who's dealing with. The decision may have to do with romance, it may have to do with a partnership, but it has to do with an equal give and take with someone. And something is just not destined. At the end of all of this, this waiting around for something or for someone is not going to work. You're going to get what you need. And that's what you need to worry about. Don't be worrying about this person. Like there's a person someone's like really invested in that you don't need to be worried about. Because whatever this is, it's not destined. You need to move forward with your life. You have other things that you're waiting on that's coming towards you. There's a passion that someone needs to invest in. Instead of investing in, a person. If you are going to invest in a person, then you need to invest in a group. Oh my gosh, what in the world? I'm going to go ahead. Sorry, this is really aggravating. This might be an air sign. But somebody needs to come out of resting and make the decision. It's almost like somebody's hurt because they're supposed to be in a partnership. They're supposed to be in some type of group project. Again, this might be a job as well. But they are being held back because they're waiting for a person. But it's time to emotionally walk away. I don't know how you're supposed to be. You're upset about a partnership that you weren't able to move forward in, or you're neglecting a partnership that and it's not, when I say partnership, it's not one person, it's a group of people. It's like a partnership with people, a project you're supposed to be working on with someone, but you're so distracted. There's a group of y'all who are so distracted that you're not able to move forward with that project, and then there's a group of y'all who weren't able to be a part of that project, and you won't move on from it. But it's time to come out of this sad, not necessarily sad. I mean, I am getting sad energy. Just it's time to come out of this sad energy. There's 2 Ten of Swords here. There's some type of betrayal that happened, and it has to do with emotions. Someone thought they were going to get emotional stability either within this group or within this person. Some of y'all, there's another project that you can be working on that's going to be beneficial for you. And some of y'all need to walk away from this partnership that's preventing you from working on this project. And this project is going to help people move forward. But there's somebody who is just like, you have what you need. But just because someone has what they need doesn't mean they're going to be happy with the situations that happen within that. And it's almost like this person was able to heal a little bit. But it still feels like there's still a great betrayal. And it has to deal with love. This might be love from a family group. Yes, someone has to be the Queen of Swords and cut off this energy because it's holding you back. This energy is holding you back. And this doesn't mean you don't need to feel it. You do need to feel it so that you can move forward. You need to feel it and move through it. But some people have like made a home in this sadness. They've made a home in it. It's time to stop fighting the results. Like, whatever happened, stop. Like, someone's like asking themselves, why did this have to happen? Like, what can I do? No, you can't do anything. Because it wasn't destined. It wasn't destined to go down the way that you wanted to go down. You have to stop fighting it. Stop fighting the destiny to move towards your project. For the one group of y'all, and some of y'all need to stop fighting the destiny that the project is over. That whatever happened, it's over. You need to start treating yourself like you are the Empress. Like you do bring value. Remember, like, this project isn't gonna take off without you. So you're not only like stopping your destiny in this particular way, you're stopping others as well. You're holding yourself back over a person that isn't really even destined to be there for you that long. It's for you to learn something in the moment and move on. And sometimes it's not even for you to learn. Sometimes shit just happens. And you have to move on from it. This is not a get over it. It's not a get over it, because you're going to have to go through the motions. You're going to have to feel the feelings. But you're preventing yourself from moving forward. You're not walking away emotionally. And it's like, you have the tools to be able to. Some of y'all are going to have to move. And it's almost like y'all don't want to, but things have ended. It has ended. And your shifts are going to come in. You just have to move forward. Your shifts are going to come in. You're going to get what you need out of it. You just have to not give up. Like, this one person is going to cause you to crash out and miss your opportunities. And there's a lot of secrets that are coming out about this person. This might be a Cancer that we're talking about. There's a lot of secrets about this person that's coming out. This might be why this group is still ruminating over and over and over about this person, or over and over about this situation. This is something that's already ended, or something that should have been ended a long time ago. But instead of handling it in an Empress situation, like, you know, being like, yeah, like, that happened, but I'm still worthy. Like, I'm still worthy. I'm going to get what I deserve. Someone's being foolish. Like, this is very foolish energy. Like, one person doesn't get to determine, or a group of people. Like, let's say you missed your dream job. One person or one group isn't going to destroy what you have inside of you if you don't let it. Because it's inside of you. You just have to rebuild. You're gonna have to work again. And there's some of you who have the project. It's there. You have the people. You have the project. You're just too distracted. You're distracted by something that wasn't going to give back to you, and it wasn't destined to give back to you either. Not to say that you don't deserve it. It just, this person wasn't going to do it. They were never going to do it. They were never going to give back to you in the ways that you need it. And again, this might not be romance either. This might be, someone else in your family. This might be a friendship. Like, this person just wasn't going to, like, give to you. And if you're the type of person who who you feel like you have to stick through it, for what? For what? You're going to stick through it, and you're going to think you're going to have at the end of it, you're going to get some type of reward, and you're not. You're just going to get your ass beat, and you're going to just feel shitty about it. You're going to get no reward from it. There's no reward for sticking around in a situation like this. I hate to be so blunt, but, like, I feel like this person has potential. This person has a lot of potential, like, and you have stability. You're going to lose your stability over somebody that wasn't even destined really to be in your life. Over a situation that wasn't destined in the first place. It's not destined. Somebody's making foolish decisions when you should be working on the project that you have out there with someone. Someone who has a project that you need to be working on. I keep saying, I'm gonna say it again, someone who has a project that you need to be working on. You have your stability, and you're going to lose it. You're gonna lose it because you're too busy worried about this person. There is more to life. There is. And I know y'all tired of hearing this. I know you're tired of hearing it because you're probably not the only person. I'm probably not the only person who told you this. You're just being hard-headed. You're going to have courage. You're going to have courage you're going to have courage to be okay with something that's not destined. It's not destined, and that's okay. Because you have something more beautiful coming around the corner for you. You have, but it's almost like you're torturing yourself with the situation, like ruminating over, and like for some people can't help the rumination, and that's understandable. But that's when you go and talk to somebody about that. You find some type of way, you meditate, whatever you need to do. But some of the collective are sitting around in situations that they don't need to be in. It's only going to cause them more pain. It's only going to cause more pain, and this has to deal with emotional fulfillment. Like, this is the universe wants to offer you that, but you're too busy fighting and trying to stay in something that you need to just cut off and move forward. But there's a lot of secrets about this coming out. Someone's secrets got exposed. I don't know if it's the collective that I'm reading for or the other person. Someone's secrets got exposed. This secret is causing an ending. And it's almost like someone's watching. They're watching and like they're not doing anything. They're just standing around. Yeah, because of this energy that's reckless. There's someone who's mentally just a reckless person, and they try to like keep themselves. I'm getting chaos. Like there's this chaotic energy that if someone doesn't address, this is going to be their life. And if you see the Devil card, it's almost they're tied together. They don't really want to be together. They're tied together out of obligation, out of tradition. And these traditions are not helpful. They're not helpful to anybody. Nobody's gaining anything from it. They're not gaining anything from it. Someone's depressed. Yeah, I'd be depressed too. I understand. I truly understand. But someone's also... and it's causing someone to be emotionally... I'm getting emotionally reckless. This is someone who, when they're depressed, they hurt themselves. And that's in different ways. I don't know if this is the toxic person that needs to be, left, or the collective themselves. Like, there's somebody out there who will drink themselves silly whenever they get upset, whenever they get depressed. And like, you're spending your time drinking yourself to oblivion instead of either getting help or finding a new passion or project to work on. Yeah. I'm getting like this really like foolish energy. And of course I would get this foolish energy because the Fool in reverse is here. But like, it's almost like somebody's like almost embarrassing themselves. Like, you're drinking excessively, you're embarrassing yourself. And then like the same person just wonders why they don't like themselves. It's because you're showing up for everybody but you. You're fighting more for somebody who doesn't care for you than you're fighting for yourself. Like, the same energy that you have for these people who treat you terribly, who don't really care for you, is that's the energy you need to have for yourself. You need to be fighting for your stability. And I like fighting for love for you. Because someone's not stable. It's time to stop fighting for this person and start fighting for yourself. You know, like, this reminds me of this saying, people like, I'm gonna fight for my relationship. You're stupid. If you got to do all that fighting for your relationship, that's dumb as hell. You're better off fighting for yourself. You're better off fighting for yourself. If you gotta fight, there's no point. Like, fighting, and I don't understand the words of fighting for your relationship. You shouldn't be the one by yourself fighting for your relationship. And if both of y'all are fighting for the relationship to be in the relationship, then it's not a fight. Where's the fighting come from? Who is fighting? Y'all are just in collective agreement that you want to be together. Fighting for your relationships means that there's something that's not aligned, and you're trying your hardest to stay in it despite the fact that you're not aligned. You're not aligned. It's not alignment. It's not destined. You're not in alignment with it. It's finito. You can stay if you want. Like, I can't hold you. Like, that's what you want to do. You can do that, and you can tank your emotional stability. And you know, sometimes people won't do what they want to do, despite the fact that it's not going to help them, and despite that it's not helpful to the other person either. Y'all both are keeping each other from experiencing the life that you're supposed to experience here. The emotional fulfillment that you could get if you stop fighting for something that's not meant for you, that's not aligned for you. Appreciate the moments that you did have. And that's if they were good, honestly. That's if they were good. But you have something else to focus on. Whoever this person is that I'm reading for, whatever the collective is that's listening to this collective have something else to focus on. This is a gift that has been given to you, an idea that has been given to you. But if you're so busy trying to fight for something that you shouldn't be fighting for in the first place, you're gonna miss it. But it's there. You have it. It's like you have an idea. It's a baby idea. You have a passion for it. Move forward. The idea is there. The intellect is there. You may need to grow it. It may need time to mature. But if you don't take the time to capitalize on this passion and this idea, it's never gonna grow. It's never gonna be able to prosper. This is something for you to low-key birth. And in that, you're going to find your stability. In that, you're going to find your happiness. But you don't be foolish because you want marriage. And I think that might be one of the problems. I hate reading love readings, but it's like somebody's acting foolish because they want marriage out of something that's not supposed to be marriage. This person is doing what they want to do. You need to start working on what's going to be best for you. There's a project that you need to be working on. And this has to do with the collective. Yeah, somebody's unhappy because they don't want to be single. Somebody's like, I don't want to be single. I don't want to be independent. The thing about it is that singleness doesn't mean you're going to be alone. Especially if you value other things than romance. You're going to have to learn unlearn that that is the only important thing in this world. There are other things in this world that that you don't have to. You don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to. But let me tell you something. You're going to be miserable. You're going to be miserable. You can keep fighting and fighting and fighting. This person will keep embarrassing you. You're going to keep putting yourself in crazy predicaments. You're going to be depressed. Like, it's embarrassing. I hate to say it's embarrassing. This person has embarrassed you long enough. Stop letting this person embarrass you. If they loved you, they care about you, they're not gonna keep embarrassing you like this. Like, I don't know why I keep saying that, but I just feel it in my soul, like embarrassed. Like, stop it. Stop going back to this person. Stop. Like, stand up. Stand up. Stand up. I know you don't want this, but guess what? This might be the best thing that you have going for you. I know you don't want it, and that's okay. You don't have to want it. Because this is the feeling for me. Like, this is the feeling like, oh, yeah, I don't want this. I don't want the single life. But how would you know if you never really experienced it fully? And when I say experienced it fully, I mean letting it go. Because some people have been single, but they've always had crushes. Some people have been single, but there's always somebody, like, in their pocket. Some people have been single, but there's always this, like, interaction where it's like, this is an addiction, plain and simple. It's another addiction. You have to step back and figure out what's going to be beneficial for you as a person, so you can also help the community, the collective, grow. I know you don't want to be single, but you're going to have to be. For a little bit, and the sun is going to help. Or you don't have to be. You don't have to be. You can keep doing the same cycle over and over and over and over and over again. You don't have to be. You got to take my advice. You ain't got to be single. You could just be depressed and reckless your whole life and be embarrassed. Because that's what's going to happen. And it's because you need to take time by yourself and think about the habits that you have and why you're so excited and why you keep trying to reel back in somebody who's not meant to be with you. Especially if they don't treat you fairly. If they keep embarrassing you. That don't make sense. It don't make sense. You have happiness. You just got to have the courage, baby. The happiness is coming. Yeah. The happiness is coming. I'm going to put here, because you have a choice. You have a choice. You have a choice to invest in yourself and become a better version of yourself. Become someone who has hobbies, someone who has passion, someone who is okay. Like, they're going to be okay if they're not in a romantic relationship. You can do that, and you can have the emotional stability, but you have to have the courage to do it. You got to have the courage to do it, baby. This is not me, like... And some of y'all are cycling through this, oh, like, I'm dumb, I'm stupid. No. Sometimes people are just conniving. That's it. If you think that you can't be manipulated, you're a good candidate for manipulation. You're a good candidate. If you're not cautious, you're a good candidate for manipulation, because anybody can be. Anybody can be. And you're fighting a losing fight. That's the thing. You're fighting a losing fight. The Seven of Wands reverse. You're fighting a losing fight. You can stand your ground all you want. I'm gonna fight for my relationship. Okay. Good luck, because you're gonna be the only one doing it. While this person gonna keep embarrassing you, making you look like a fool, doing it out of obligation, doing it out of fear of what other people might think. Yes, stop accepting it. No more acceptance. Don't accept it anymore. You're doing things out of obligation. This person don't want your love. Some people are going to have to realize that there are people out there in the world who genuinely want to embarrass and hurt people. Because their value is in domination. Like, they value domination. You're going to have to put into the projects that you have, and you'll be able to reap what you want. Not out of this particular relationship, but out of the project. Like, it's like... You know how somebody have everything going for them, and then they waste it. They waste it on somebody who, like, it's like this person was sent there to take you off your path. And you crashing out. You emotionally crashing out over somebody who's a bum. I ain't gonna lie. This person give me bum energy. They don't want you doing better than them. This goes for the other group of y'all who are dealing with people, who are dealing in a group of people that you keep fighting for, who really just want to embarrass you. And somebody's not listening to their higher selves. They're not actually listening to those who have the knowledge. There's, you got that high priestess energy. This is someone who has secret knowledge. You're not listening to them. You're not listening to them, and you're not listening to yourself, because us readers, I feel like this person has come across a lot of readings, and the readings is telling you the same damn thing over and over again. Like, we're going to tell you what we see, and you just don't want to hear it. You're not listening to them. And the thing about it is that you want to live in delusions when you need to be in the emperor position, because that's what you really have going for you. This person's supposed to be a leader. They're supposed to be moving things forward. I'm getting a lot of heated passion energy from this reading. Like, you have a lot of passion, you just misdirect it to people, and you misdirect it to the wrong people. Like, you can misdirect. There are the right people out there that you can have a happy home with. It may not always be based off of romance, but you can have stability. But you have a lot of projects, you have things that you can work on, you have a lot going for yourself, and you're wasting it crashing out about something that's just not meant for you. I'm gonna fight. You can be fighting for the rest of your life, because you don't be the only one fighting. You don't be the only one fighting. You gotta find partnerships that want to work with you. People who don't fight you at every people that you don't have to fight a relationship for. You don't have to fight for it. It's because the other person wants to be with you. The other person wants to commune with you. The other person wants to be there. What do it look like you fighting for something that somebody else ain't fighting for? And if y'all both want the same thing, that's not really fighting. Unless y'all children, y'all parents is not letting y'all see it, which, I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. You ain't gotta fight for something that's meant to be. A lot of people think, well, if we don't fight for it, if there's no challenge, it doesn't have any value. And it's like, that's not true. Sometimes the block is there for a reason. Sometimes the strife is there for a reason. Y'all ain't never heard the path of least resistance? Then everybody try to apply certain phrases to everything in life. No, it doesn't apply to everything, and sometimes it's more toxic when you try to apply it specifically to people. Should you apply it to trying to learn a skill? Yes. You're trying to apply it to trying to learn how to play guitar or piano or learn coding. Yeah, work for it. If that's what you really want, work for it. You'll learn it. But this doesn't apply to people. This is you gotta understand the context of these sayings and stop trying to apply it all the time to people. Don't work like that. And the judgment reverse, somebody's making a bad decision. Dang, I can't. I feel like there's somebody who's about to get married, or they're going towards marriage, and it's with somebody who don't want to be married to you. They don't want to be married. Somebody's making a very, very bad decision. You think you're going to get some happiness out of it, and you're just going to be embarrassed. You're just going to be embarrassed. Someone's not making the decision that's going to be for them. Alright. I'm about to close out this reading. Is there anything else you want to say to this collective? Anything else you want to say to this collective? Ali. I think eventually you all will see, somebody's gonna get somebody's gonna get it, because somebody doesn't want to move forward. Mentally, someone's trapped. And somebody actually might be playing this game. Someone's playing a game, and it's causing this person to be stagnant instead of moving forward. But that's the right thing to do, is to move forward. If you have friends or a community to go to, this is where you're going to get this idea. The healthy relationships that you do have, if your healthy relationships are looking at the situation, they're like, this doesn't seem good for you, You need to start listening to your friends and the people who actually care for you, that have been with you for years. But you're gonna be, it's gonna dawn on you. Sometimes it takes time, but it's gonna dawn on you. And you're gonna realize that you have everything you need. And this person was getting clout off of your energy. Off of your energy. You're gonna have stability, and like, you're gonna have, it's gonna be a small, small bit of like love that you wanted, but it's gonna happen. It's small, but it takes time. And it takes time, it's gonna grow. Because what do younger people do? They grow. Human beings grow. You're gonna have what you want. You can have what you want, just sometimes not with a specific person. Sometimes it's not meant for other people who are not decent people to ride on your coattails. I think a lot of people, unfortunately, because we love people, we love people who can do a lot of damage, not only to us, but to other people that we love and care for. Like, your support, your love, your care, your want for other people, especially abusive people, to win. And I'm not saying that you want specifically abusive people, but you want the people that you love to win, despite them being abusive. That them winning means that somebody else out there is going to suffer. And I know it sucks to hear, but a lot of people in this world, in the collective, have contributed to the environments that we have right now, where corrupt people are in positions of power because you care about them, because you love them, because they're your brother, they're your cousin, they're your uncle. There's some type of love to you, but in all reality, these people are really nasty people. And you're doing it off the back of love, but you're putting these people in positions where they're going to hurt other people, or you're letting those people stay in those positions to hurt other people. You're supporting people so that they can get on their feet, and guess what they're going to do? They're going to go around hurting other people. You want the best for them, and they don't care about the best for you or anybody else. I think it's time that the collective needs to wake up about who we are amongst. There are genuinely people out there, lots of them actually, that don't care about others. They don't care about starving children. They don't care about the world. They only care about domination and winning. And we have turned a blind eye to that for so long, off of the back of love. You cannot love terrible people into good people. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. It really takes them, for them to come to that conclusion. And I don't know what study says that people who are cruel to others consistently magically wake up one day and change their minds. I ain't see a study about that yet, because there isn't one. You're going to have to come to terms with the people that we live amongst. Come to terms with how people are moving versus what you want from them. What you want is a fantasy versus what is reality. You keep trying to stick around and fight for this person and putting this person in good position, finding nice jobs for them, doing all this extra stuff, and then all they're doing is embarrassing you. And now you crashing out over somebody who's okay with embarrassing you. And what they're going to do when they leave you, they're going to find somebody else to victimize. Find somebody else to hurt in the same ways that they hurt you, because they don't care about others. They care about their own image. This needs to stop. This needs to end. And I wish I had more to say, but the best I can say for this particular reason, this particular collective, is that you have passion. The universe is giving you something of your own to make something out of it. Don't let other people come in your business and crash and make you crash out over it. You gotta lead them people in the dirt. You have to take on the Queen of Swords energy instead of the Queen of Cups in reverse energy. Alright? Alright, well, I hope y'all have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night. And I'll see you in the next video.